So many kinds of birds. Oh, look at this guy. Just looking at us, huh? Are you curious? Let's go. Let's go with it. Hello and welcome everyone. I'm so happy you stopped by and chose to spend this time with me. Today I'm painting a scene that Eddie and I stumbled upon a few days ago while walking along the trail in Redwood Shores. It was the first time we'd walked that path, and I was completely taken by the atmosphere of that morning. The birds busy with their day, the air filled with the scent of freshly cut grass and wild shrubs. As we walked, I noticed the subtle signs that summer is deep in the Bay Area. The sun felt a little stronger, the days seemed to stretch on forever, and even the air felt drier, and the shadows grew a bit sharper as the sun climbed higher. There is a real comfort in these natural cycles, watching the landscape change, yet always return to its rhythm. Out here the tides are constantly moving, rising and falling twice each day. It's amazing to see how the water levels shift, revealing mudflats and feeding grounds for all kinds of birds and critters. The bay's tidal rhythm creates this vibrant ecosystem with shorebirds probing the mud for breakfast and egrets stalking the shallows. As I sketch this scene today, I'm reminded how much these outdoor moments inspire me. There's a simple pleasure in just being there, watching the light shift, listening to the birds, and feeling the breeze of the water. That's the feeling I want to bring into my painting today. Now let's take a deep breath together, settle in, and enjoy the beauty of this place in watercolor. Now, as I'm working on the first wash, you saw me pre-wet the sky area with clear water. I'd like to do this because it gives me a soft base to work into, perfect for capturing the gentle morning light and the clouds still lingering above the horizon. When I'm working wet on wet like this, I'm always thinking about how much control I want over my brush strokes. If I want the paint to stay put and not bleed out too much, I make sure the paint on my brush is thicker than water, almost creamy. That way, when I lay it onto damp paper, the strokes hold their shape and don't feather out everywhere. It's a balance though. So in the next few moments, you'll see me step back and let the paints do their own thing. and wait for the paper to dry fully. These pelicans? Yeah, looks like pelicans. And cormorants too. Beautiful. And a heron. So beautiful. You may have noticed how I approach the first wash almost in a single continuous motion. I let the brush carry the colors down the page, thinking ahead about where I want to leave the lighter areas for the water and sky to breathe. As I moved down, I started shifting the colors, introducing more reds in the foreground, letting the warmth settle in, and finishing with touches of yellow ochre and a bit of alizarin crimson. Warmer colors naturally come forward, while the cooler hues recede into the distance, which helps create the sense of depth that we call atmospheric perspective. But really, my main goal here isn't to copy every detail from reality. I'm more interested in suggesting the feeling of the place, letting myself respond to the moment and follow where my creativity wants to go. Sometimes that means the painting ends up looking a little different from what's actually in front of me, and that's perfectly fine. People often ask how much you should stick to reality when you paint, or if it's important to represent things exactly as they are. My answer is always that each of us sees the world in our unique way. Your experience of the scene will be different from mine. Your memory of the light, your mood today, even the way you perceive color. What matters most is just sitting down with your art supplies and giving yourself permission to explore. Let your heart and your creativity guide your brush and enjoy the simple act of painting what you see and feel. My dear friends, thank you so much for sharing this time with me today. I'm so thankful for you watching, commenting, sharing your thoughts, and just being part of this creative space. I hope this painting session have brought you a little bit of calm, inspiration, or even just a gentle pause in your busy day. As I work on adding details to this painting, let us reflect on the scene we explored together. The soft morning light, the gentle sweep of the shoreline, the way color and suggestion can carry us somewhere peaceful. I'm reminded again on how art connects us, no matter where we are in the world. I hope you'll take some of this feeling with you, and maybe even feel inspired to pick up your own brushes, or simply step outside and notice the beauty around you. I wanted to let you know that I'll be taking a short break from creating new painting sessions, as my family and I are heading to Europe to reconnect with loved ones. It's been a long time coming, and I'm looking forward to sharing new experiences, soaking in different landscapes, and finding fresh inspiration especially in the Netherlands and Belgium. If you are from those parts of the world, I would absolutely love any suggestions or tips you might have, especially for traveling with a young child or finding beautiful, accessible places to visit. Please feel free to leave your recommendations in the comments. I'm always eager to hear from you and learn from your experiences. In the meantime, if you'd like to keep the creative energy going, I invite you to watch some of my earlier videos. There is a little something for everyone. I really hope they bring you as much joy as I felt making them. I'll be back in a couple of weeks, hopefully with new stories to tell and new scenes to paint, fresh colors, different skies, maybe even a few surprises along the way. Until then, I wish you peaceful days, moments of beauty, and time to connect with the things that inspire you most. Thank you again for being here and for being such an important part of this space. Please take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I can't wait to see you again soon.